Well, for many, Jim Anderson is the face of the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo.
And that's why we wanted to catch up with him before he enters full-time retirement. Wayne 15's DIRK ROWLEY sat down with him one last time.
The Fort Wayne Children's Zoo began to be named among the top 10 in the nation in the early 2000s. And that positive national press was welcome, as the city's self-esteem was pretty bad after the 1-2 combo of being called both the fattest and the dumbest city in America. But despite all that, we could always point to the zoo, and much of the credit goes to the man in charge.
How long did I work here?
44 years.
44 years.
What's your status now? Are you technically done?
I am Director Emeritus. Technically, I don't come to work anymore.
Do you still have the keys?
I do have the keys in the computer, but those are loose ends that I need to give those back one of these days.
It wasn't his plan, but Jim Anderson seemed destined to work at the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo.
So I was home on spring break in 1976 looking for a summer job. The guys down at IU said State Highway, great job. You run a shovel all summer, you're out in the sunshine. I could not find the State Highway garage. I drove past the zoo. I interviewed with Earl Wells. The rest was history.
That led the then music major to work his way up the ranks.
You're a young college person, you think, obviously I'm not going to keep working in Fort Wayne. Ended up staying here, a little more responsibility, a quarter more an hour, a different title. It just happened.
When he started, the zoo was 100 animals on 7 acres. It's grown to 40 acres with 1,000 animals. I asked Anderson, who's always slow to take credit, if he's a happy person that makes the zoo a happy place, or is the zoo a happy place that seems to make him a happy person? Even in retirement, he still credits the team.
Oh, that's a great question. Thank you for asking it. Next question. Maybe people would rather be home on Christmas morning, but they're committed to this, they're dedicated, and DIRK, they love it or they would not be here. I think most people that work at the zoo are happy people, they're proud people, they're committed people, they love what they're doing. Does that answer the question?
No.
Anderson says he plans to spend his retirement with his wife, visiting his 5 children who are now dotted across the country. In the studio, DIRK ROWLEY, Wayne 15 News.
That is a really good question.
That is, but it's so true. Jim has been so wonderful to work with, and always smiling, always happy, always, just brightens your day.
Yeah, and I think he attracts that type of people around him.
I think so too.